In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to hide an object only in renders while keeping it visible in the 3D viewport. Whether you're working on a complex scene or simply experimenting with different render setups, this technique can be quite handy. Let's dive right in. First, open the outliner on the side of your screen. If you're not familiar with the outliner, it's the window that displays a list of all the objects within your scene. Think of it as an organizational hub, a bird's eye view of everything you've got going on in your project. If you don't see the outliner, you might need to adjust your workspace layout or enable it from your display options. Once you have the outliner open, take a look at the list of objects. The next step is to locate the specific object you want to hide in your render. This might be an object that you've been tweaking or one that's background or supporting your main focus. Now, to the right of each object's name, you'll see a series of icons. These icons control various aspects of how the object is used and displayed, both in the viewport and during the render process. Focus on the two icons next to the object you're interested in. The first icon looks like an eye and it controls the object's visibility in the current view. We're not going to mess with that one since we want the object to remain visible in the viewport. Instead, our attention is on the second icon from the left, the camera icon. What you want to do is click on this camera icon. By doing this, you're essentially telling your software, hey, I want you to ignore this object during the rendering process. As a result, even though the object remains perfectly viewable and manipulatable in the 3D viewport, it will not appear in your final rendered image. This is particularly useful when you want to experiment with different compositions or troubleshoot without the distraction of certain elements. Now, what if you decide you want the object back in your render? It's as simple as it was to hide it. Just click the camera icon again, and the object will be reintroduced to your rendered scene. This toggle ability provides a layer of flexibility, allowing for more dynamic testing and creativity without the need to permanently adjust or delete components of your scene. That's all there is to it. This simple yet powerful technique lets you keep your creative workflow smooth and efficient, helping you focus on aspects that matter most in any given moment. Thank you for following along, and I hope this helps you make the most out of your 3D projects.